I'm glad that wherever there are fire doors, you can actually open them again. Because that was one thing which the original Half-Life seems to be lacking, is that sometimes there are just doors which don't open. I mean, the fire doors, for instance, like, they were featured really early on in the game, and I think if they closed, there wasn't actually any way of opening them, which was really silly. I really questioned that design choice, but it's Half-Life. I mean, that's pretty much the only thing you could say about the Half-Life series, is that if you encounter something sort of like a semi-Kaizo trap, it's Half-Life. I mean, you kind of have to double back and reform your strategy a little bit to make sure that you don't make that same mistake again, such as not being able to pick up a health kit or something like that. It's kind of, now that I think about it, it's kind of classic first-person shooter logic as well, where if you don't manage your health or ammunition wisely for the next area, then you probably will die, and you might have to go back a few saves just to make sure you do things the proper way the next time, and then you'll feel a little bit more satisfied with your results. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. I'm a little bit lost. I'm sure there's a door here which I can take, but I don't have any security clearance in any of these doors for some odd reason. Because I'm not playing Doom 3 where you could just get security clearance over a computer or something like that. No. You have to make your way around the difficult way, and getting lost was not really one of my options, not really one of my preferences, but I don't really have much of a choice here, do I? I do not. Well then, this is a bit of an issue, isn't it? Is there a button I missed, by any chance? Maybe there was a button I missed which will actually activate that door, but this doesn't open at all, which is kind of perplexing. I mean, where can I go? Or maybe I have to go, oh right, you have to actually activate the grate down here. You have to open the grate so that way the coolant system will actually function, I think, is how it works. So I should probably go do that. Don't throw me out just yet, game. Alright, let's see now. That should be the button down. There we go! Alright, we're making some progress now. We're actually figuring this puzzle out. So, let's get a move on. Go back upstairs, hit the button again, see where that leads us. I feel kind of silly forgetting about the fact that I had to do this sort of thing twice. I'm just kind of running around hoping that the game will present me with another room where I have to run, and it will just hopefully have a big sign in it that says, "Hey idiot, go here, and you'll win." And yeah, I would certainly obey that sign because it was presenting a really easy option of where I have to go. Very easy access, very simple concept for a bit of a simple game. Okay, I could have sworn I heard somebody whispering right there, and that scared the crap out of me. But I'm probably just going insane. There's the lift. Now ride down the lift. If I just hit the button again. If I keep spamming E, then I probably will be able to escape from this place. Yep. And will this open now? Probably not. Is there anything around here I could do? Probably not. Yeah, I want to say maybe I might have missed something again, because this doesn't seem to be giving me many options of where I can go. I say. I ponder actively as I look around for another button to press. Like, I'm actually kind of legitimately confused by this, because I kind of figured, you know, by hitting that one button down in the coolant section, I might be presented with a few more options of what I could do, but there doesn't seem to be many. I'm gonna check and see if I missed anything down here. Well, there's head crabs, so yeah, chances are I probably did miss something. There's suit energy over there, but I don't really see any buttons which I have to hit, which is kind of an annoying aspect of this situation at hand, because, well, yeah, there's not really much of a point to being over there, so. But I'm pretty sure I'm still missing a step here, because something about this just seems a bit off. I'll check the lower area down here. maybe there's another door that will open or another button I could press which I just missed. That's where I came from, presumably. Yeah, it is, so I better keep looking around just to be safe. And if I don't turn up with anything, then I'm just gonna leave this place, and if I still don't turn up with anything, then I might have to cut some footage of this particular part of the gameplay, because this is getting kinda silly. I fell off. I didn't intend to fall off, but it happened, and there's no going back after this life choice I made. Quick save again. Just because I did something, as long as I quick save, then the game will remember this particular part in time, and it will probably reminisce about it and say, ah, I remember that time this one gamer played me, and he managed to actually figure out half of the sequence. So, I'm going to remember this spot in my heart forever. And, yeah, I will be really pleased with the game for doing that. It would be very sweet of it. Now, if I could just ride the lift one more time. Just have to keep checking to make sure I'm not going insane, because I'm pretty sure I'm missing something right here. Probably I'm missing something. Maybe in the office, if I were to guess. Because, yeah, this, I'm not really being given many options in this situation at hand, am I? Not at all. Well then. So, if my options are really this limited, I'm going to guess that if I have missed something, then I'm just going to have to make my way back. But for now, I'm just gonna leave, because the game's not really giving me very much to work with at this current point in time. So, I'll figure it out once I go back. Inevitably, I'm quite positive I'm missing a step right now, and if not, then I'll be really happy, because then I won't have to worry about wasting anyone's time. And you can probably continue listening to this rather riveting commentary about me just running around blindly in the Black Mesa research facility. I mean, chances are if there are enemies now, that probably means I did something right. Probably. Well then, let's go for a swim now, shall we? Just see if we actually managed to do something right. Gordon, please. Thank you. I mean, if I could probably take a dive down here and find the access pipe, then probably lead to somewhere nice. I don't think I can use this lift, there's no point in doing that. I don't want to drown right now, drowning doesn't seem to be the best option of the time. And, yeah, we're just kinda gonna be blindly swimming in the coolant for a while. Until we get bored and decide to leave, because there's not really much we can do in here. I'm gonna go talk to the scientist dude. He might actually have an answer for me. I bet if you go back and talk to the scientist, then he'll probably have a bit of advice. Or auxiliary tank access. We could probably go here too. I don't think we've been in this area yet. Tank 2, pump 2, yeah, both inactive, so I have missed something. But we could probably... there's aliens. This seems like a good place to use the Gluon gun. Any more aliens? There's you! Oh, don't be frightened. This is just a very quick process of elimination. Getting rid of 5 enemies, wasting a lot of our ammunition, but I think it was worth it. You, however, I don't have any ammunition to spare, so I will use the revolver instead, because the revolver is pretty amazing. There are lots of enemies here, by the way. And thankfully, that was only 2 crossbow darts, so that was enough to kill you. But unfortunately, there are still more bees. Get rid of the bees, my friend. Get rid of the bees! No, don't get close. I don't want the bee cannon dude to get any closer, because that will probably mean I will get punched in the face by the bees with giant fists, and that would be bad. That would be pretty awful, honestly. Alright, so I am going to assume this is the final area where I have to go in the end. However, apparently the game still says I have to activate one more thing, and, well, I tried. You can probably give me credit for trying, but there's just... what else can I really do at this point? Because I hit one of the buttons, and yeah, that's great, I accomplished something, but I don't think I did everything properly or accordingly, so I better head back then. This'll be a bit of a journey where I just have to run back and reconsider my options. Tank 2 and Pump 2, both disabled, so I'm gonna go talk to the scientist, actually. I want to hear his thoughts on the situation at hand, to see if he'll give me any hints and strategies of how to complete this particular area. Hello there. And also, there's more health. Well, this guy's telling me that I did flood everything, so maybe I should go take a swim just to be safe. And if not, then I'm gonna start cutting some footage out because this is just kind of getting silly, really. Alright then. I'll believe this guy. I will believe him on this particular moment in time. Or maybe his AI is just programmed to say that, and in reality I am still missing a few steps, but hey, what can you do? So... okay then. Let's go, shall we? Let's take a dive. And see what we could see. This is not the way to go. I have no idea why I thought this was a great idea. I should probably get out of here before I drown. Drowning was not on my to-do list. Maintenance? Yeah, it still says Tank 2 is deactivated. Alright, I'm gonna probably start cutting footage right here, and I will see you guys when I've, like, maybe figured things out. Hang on. So, this temporarily opens. This door is open. Oh, this is a new area. That's a zombie. I could tell it was a zombie because, well, that was a bit too obvious. So that's pretty much a timed mechanism back there, and I completely missed this area, so I'm gonna guess this is where I have to go if I have missed something, and yeah, it's starting to look kinda like that. So, yeah, I do apologize for my incompetence here, ladies and gentlemen. I will try to rectify this error of my ways, and hopefully we'll actually make some decent progress. So, no access. Flow to the main reactor. So, this looks like where I have to open the next little ventilation drain cap. There we go. Not ventilation, it is a drain cap, so I will believe the game on this one. And, I think we might have to just go activate the other one after this, maybe, possibly. I don't know just yet, but this looks like, it looks like I'm doing things properly now, so, yeah, there we go. I didn't take too long, I fell. I didn't take too long in actually discovering this too, which is, I'm very grateful for, because I'm the kind of guy that would get lost in here for like a million years and still never figure things out, until I, like, stopped recording, and then I took a bit more time to actually notice these things, but there you go. Alright, so that's still open then. I just wanted to check and be sure about things, because you could never be too careful when you play Black Mesa Source. You have to make sure you're doing things properly, otherwise the game will probably get mad at you. And, okay, let's just climb back up. This shows that we haven't done anything. This shows we now have done something. Now we've probably completed the sequence. That guy's getting eaten by the barnacle over there, which is not something he should be doing with himself. There are... oh, bots. No, 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 no. No. I should probably choose a better weapon to be using this situation at hand. Will you please just... I really hate it when they stop moving like that, because they're not going where I predict they would go. They were go. Yes. Get rid of you. I don't feel like dealing with your shenanigans right now, I'm sorry. And open the door. Let me in. So I can see an alien spawn right in front of me, which is kind of scary. There are a lot of Vortigons in this area. Okay, I should probably actually start taking these guys a little more seriously, because they're being a little bit pesky. Just a little bit pesky. There you go. That didn't kill him. That wouldn't kill him either. Is there anything else back here I'm missing? Any more buttons I need to press? In all likelihood, there probably is. Don't do that. And you... no, don't. Just stop trying.